Oh, look, I have myself a letter. This letter was kindly sent to me by viewer Smith. It didn't actually give you initial, at least not that I'm aware of. Of course, for the purpose of protecting the identity of Smith, I've blocked off his address at the top corner. Certainly not blocking off, though, the address in which you guys can send anything like letters, things you'd like to see reviewed here on this channel, a poem, perhaps, as well. Or if you'd like to draw, you can send it over at the review spot at the UPS store. 6975 Meadowvale Town Center Circle, Suite 196, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, L5 Nancy. 2 Victor 7. That's L5N 2V7. And we're going to go ahead and open this up. A rather nice letter. At least I think it's a rather nice letter. It could be just a recipe for spaghetti sauce. And I'm all for recipes for spaghetti sauce. Got myself, again, an envelope here from Smith. We're going to go and open up the back. First of all, points should be for Smith for sending over a black envelope. I'm so used to certainly seeing white envelopes. First time I think I've seen a black envelope. Probably could have ripped the side, but I didn't want to accidentally rip the contents inside. And there seems to be something meaty on the inside of this envelope. Have ourselves, what do we have here? Frightmark. Oh, my eyes. Frightmark bookmarks. G.E. Smith, author, creator, rightfullyminded@gmail.com if you would like to reach out to him and get yourself a Frightmark. Let's have a look at these Frightmarks he sent my way. Let darkness keep your place. That's pretty cool. I like that. Frightmark. We also have let darkness keep your place. Sort of a shadowy figure. Can you see all that? I'm sorry. Shadowed figure. Looks a little like Freddy Krueger. If Freddy Krueger was cold and going for a stroll outside, he'd have to, of course, bundle up. That sweater may seem warm, but it's not going to keep away the blistering cold winds. He's going to need himself a trench coat. Although I think Freddy Krueger was advertised at one point wearing a trench coat. They abandoned that idea quickly. And there's also some jack-o'-lanterns, which reminds me, it's not close. We're not going to assume that Halloween is so close, but it is coming up. It's closer than Christmas. That's my philosophy when it comes to hoping for Halloween to come around. Got some jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, there's actually something on the back here. Let's see here. Well, I wouldn't be able to read all of this, but still only able to blink and breathe, she remembers seeing it by the dumpster at the park. You're an odd little sprout. What's kept you alive? She remembers going home and transplanting it into a blue, scuffed-up 5-gallon bucket. Apologies in advance. I think I'm coming down with something if I seem a little stuffily. She remembers walking sock-footed down the hallway of her small, secluded mobile home that next morning. The shock of what she saw made her weak-kneed, gray-blossomed vines covered windows and doors. Thick black roots had torn through the living room floor. She had snipped a small vine that had grown across her front door. Mist sprayed out, smelling like overly fermented cider. She screams again, but this time a large leaf covers her face. The plant is safe. The plant is home. That's very cool. And each one of them, of course, will have scriptures. I only now realize we're on the back of all the 3 bookmarks, Frightmarks sent my way. Again, if you guys would like to get yourself a Frightmark, here's the contact information. rightfullyminded@gmail.com. Creepy looking eye. All right, let's open up the envelope, or open up. I already opened up the envelope. Let's open up the letter. Dated Friday, April 8th, 2022. Hello, my name is G.E. Smith, author of short dark fiction and creator of Frightmark bookmarks. I started this bookmark project in October 2019. An inspiration came after watching Murs, Herpes in the Trees, YouTube, unbox an abominable book club box. Owen Morgan, one of the owners of ABC, came up with a drabble-length story. On a bookmark, he called it a spook mark. Enclosed are 3 Frightmark bookmarks. Any feedback is appreciated. Thanks, I look forward to hearing from you, G.E. Smith. That would be the initials of the Smith that sent this my way. Again, if you would like to reach out to him, get yourself a Frightmark. G.E. Smith, rightfullyminded@gmail.com. Well, I gotta say, I did enjoy reading the back of that. The only criticism, and it's a very small criticism, would be the fact of, I'm not sure, I guess these are all individual short stories that are self-contained inside the bookmark. In other words, it's not part 1, and then you have to read part 2, part 3. My only criticism would have been to know that it's self-contained, but I guess sort of reading the first one, I would have known. What was the first one? Was this the first one? Yes, this was the first one. I guess reading it from start to finish, it seems like a pretty self-contained short story. And by the way, also, the bookmarks can be opened up. I just kept these inside the little baggies. You can actually open these up. And that's what the bookmark looks like. Nice thick card. Nice image there on the front there as well. And then each one of these, again, if you wanted to have a quick little read before you left away for Slumberville at night, these would actually be great. I mean, you can read yourself a book or read yourself a passage on the back of the bookmark and then slip into Slumbertown. Very, very cool. Thank you very much, G.E. Smith. And again, if you guys are interested and would like to pick this up for yourself, the Frightmark bookmarks, I'm going to get this better. I'm going to get this right. G.E. Smith, author and creator of Frightmarks. A big thank you, by the way, for taking the time and sending this my way. If you guys would like to see anything seen on this channel, like a poem, an excerpt from one of your favorite books, something you've drawn, a haiku, which I guess technically would be a poem, or just a letter just to say, hey, how are you? And I would say, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. You can certainly send it by the address that's listed here on the front of the envelope. Thankfully, Smith actually printed this off as opposed to writing it. It's so much easier for you guys to see it, and it's so much easier for me to be able to read it as well. But yes, you can send it to the review spot, the UPS store, 6975 Meadowvale Town Center Circle, Suite 196, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, L5N2V7. If you guys certainly are also new to this channel, and hope to think that you guys are enjoying the content that you're seeing, make sure, if you haven't already done so, that you hit the subscribe button, that you as well turn on the bell notification, and you as well come back on a regular basis, where we may also open up other letters that you, the viewing audience, have sent my way. More videos coming your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.